It's June, we're literally halfway through the year. It has only taken 6 months. They're a little bit overwhelmed. If they were a person, they would need to do, you know, some deep breaths. Nope. Finally. So, somewhere along the line, it has turned June. It's June, we're literally halfway through the year, and that freaks me out. I feel like I'm accidentally letting another year pass me by and like not getting on with things. So in this video, I thought we could do a bit of a flat reset, a bit of a mind reset, check back in with our goals. We're gonna make a vision board. Tell me why it's June and I still haven't made a vision board for this year. That makes me wanna cry. So we're gonna make a vision board. We're gonna do everything. We're gonna start today with a flat reset. It's also Sunday, so it's like a bit of a Sunday reset. Bit more in depth though. It is finally sunny outside, but I've got the worst headache ever, as you can tell from the attire. Well, maybe you can't. I am currently waiting to go on a run, but I think now I'm gonna get on with the reset, down the electrolytes, have some lunch, and then go like hopefully after the reset's finished. I feel like I either need to run in the morning, come back, get on with my day, or like finish my day. So the run's the last thing I do, and then I walk into a clean flat. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't go in the middle of it. Like, well, like work, run, and then work again. Like doesn't feel like there's a reward there. So we're not doing that. I'm gonna do these time lapses as a bit of a mix of some voiceovers, some music. You know, I'm gonna have some fun with it. But why do I feel like no matter how many times I declutter and do a reset, this needs to happen every week? And I know that's very normal, but I mean like excessively needs to happen every week. If anyone has any tips and tricks, I mean, other than the usual, you know, fucking clean up after yourself, that would be much appreciated. But I did give the flat a good scrubbing this time round, and in a minute we're gonna get on to organising the cupboards, which, trust me, is a very satisfying time lapse. It's still Sunday. I took a bit of a break to go for a run. I was trying to decide if I wanted to go on a run this morning or then wait all day, finish my reset and then go. But the sun started shining and I did not want to regret not going in case it started raining later on, because you cannot tell with Manchester, and it was pouring it down all morning. So as soon as it kind of stopped, I went. I had a gorgeous run in the sun. Stopped at Media City because there's like an event on at Media City. Got some lunch, walked home. I was out in the sunshine for a good like 2 hours. It's now 4:20. And as part of this reset, I really want to give some of my cupboards a bit of a jazz because they're just a bit cluttered. They're a little bit overwhelmed. If they were a person, they would need to do, you know, some deep breaths. Like me, clearly. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try and not show you me because I don't know when this video is going up, but I've currently got my heart rate monitor and it's like in a running belt because I don't have any pockets in my pyjamas, and my pyjama shorts are too short. So you're gonna get like time lapses of just the cupboard, hopefully, not my literal bum.
Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. My word is bond, we don't spit no lies. A daughter of the sunshine, but every blue moon I come alive at night. I like lace and I like braids, but I love my natural edges laid from the east side, building on the west coast. My high tolerance for pain don't mean I'ma take your all them fake followers ain't gon' like your pics. I rep the water bearer sign, but all the elements live rent free in my mind. Moody. Moody. Moody.
So much better. Next one.
Moody. Oh, you big Moody. I crave love and attention. but I keep everybody at a distance. If I build it, will y'all really come? About all these panties, but I really don't wear none. I like boys and I like girls, but I love my baby. Some may judge, but Emmanuel is still God within me.
Okay, things are looking good. Obviously the cupboards have been cleared, everything's been cleaned and tidied. The bathroom does need a clean, but for now, I've just taken out all the recycling and there's been a bag of clothes that I've been meaning to put in the charity bin since Monday. So all of that has been taken down, and to finish off the Sunday, I'm literally just gonna hoover and mop, and then we're gonna call it a day and carry on with little bits in the rest of the week. Like, I wanna declutter, I wanna get rid of some stuff. I have a lot of stuff, like clothes is not my issue. I have stuff and I don't like having this much stuff. So I'm gonna go through it and see what I can do with bits and bobs around my flat. But for now, yeah, just gonna hoover and mop so that we can have a nice Sunday evening, because it's currently 6:30. I'd like to sit down and eat my dinner now, please. Is this giving anyone else major 2000s vibes? Like in the films, pulling out stuff from the wardrobes. But I feel like I say this every single fucking time, but like my final, hopefully, declutter, like everything that I'd held on to be like, if I wear, I got rid of this time. So hopefully this is a once and for all declutter, but I always say that, so we'll see. Classic thing where I try everything on and I see if I want to keep it or not. So far, out of like 10, 11 things I've tried on, this is the, I've put one back. I put one shirt back because it's like a gorgeous colour and I do actually kind of want to try it. But other than that, I've got rid of the other 5 shirts that I've hoarded for the last literally 5 years. But this, I can't decide. I love the top so much, but every time I put it on, I just don't feel that confident. But now I'm kind of like, I don't think I want to be having like this much skin out. I'm not sure that's completely me. I feel like I struggle with this one too because I know this is like beautiful. And I don't mind it like this with linen trousers and like, yeah, you'd wear it on holiday. I just keep trying to think like, would I rather this or buy a top that I keep seeing in shops and stuff that I'm like, oh, I love that? Or like, would I rather keep this? Because all of the money I make from selling these bits, like I'm gonna buy myself some new clothes. So would I rather this or like 10 more pounds towards that fund is what I'm trying to think. This is beautiful. But I would never wear this in the UK. And like, I know you do have some holiday pieces, but is this me?
This number of promotions I want to
Nope.
Because you've kind of got more experience.
I can't decide about the pink shirt. I kind of like really love it in some senses, and in some senses think it's really weird. I had matching pink denim shorts, which I just don't like. But I kind of do think this is quite cool. Thing is, I really like it done up, but the top button is a bit claustrophobic. As soon as it's open, it's given shit shirt, which I don't like. Okay, we have ended up with quite the pile, actually. Like, I'm really proud. I'm pleased of that. Proud of myself is probably silly.
Protecting my peace for so long, a little too good, now I'm so low. Watching reruns of the same shows. Almost everybody I'm a no-show. Even with green lights, I don't go.
Hello, it has been a minute since we have kind of had a proper update in this vlog, but it is a good few weeks later, to be honest, from the first clip, and it is the next day from when I cleared out my wardrobe, and I have finally, it has only taken 6 months, but I have finally got my hands on the materials to make my 2024 vision board. Are we 6 months late? Yes. Are we gonna dwell? No. So I've got a big fat cork board and I have got 28 photos and I thought we could kind of go through them together. I've done a whole podcast kind of like looking at my goals so far and readjusting them if I think I need to, ticking them off if I think I've done it. So go and listen to that, but I thought this would be a nice way to kind of like give you a little bit of a insight without that being what the whole video is about, because I've done a podcast on it. I think it's important to have things that are very obvious on your vision board and that you can look at and you get it, and you know, like it's a very obvious goal, you can visualize it. But I also think it doesn't really have to make sense to anyone other than you. So if your vision board, if you can like look at it and kind of like get a vibe, then I think that's great. Like I've got some very obvious stuff, some photoshopped stuff, and I've got some stuff that's like, I'll show you. My goal isn't necessarily to like stick my head out the window while we're driving, but it just gives me this vibe of like slowing down, nature, summer, you know? Okay, apparently I can't cut straight lines. Okay, that will do. This is my photoshopped TikTok following. So this is me with following of, I'm not gonna lie, screenshotted one of my inspos, Meg Hughes. I love Meg Hughes, and I did screenshot her Instagram and her TikTok for mine. So this says 238k. Now that is not my goal for the end of the year, but you know, dream big. And then we've got this picture that says, I attract incredible opportunities into my life. Love that. In the same one, I seen this. I'm so excited for all the good things to come. And I just thought this was a nice one to maybe have on there so that when I look at it, I do get excited. I've got this, which is kind of like two people filming a podcast and they're filming it. I really, really, really want to somehow speak more. I just would really like to get into like public speaking, or oh no, this cut off the views, which is kind of against the point then. I printed like my 6 most recent YouTube videos and put actually Tam Kerr's views on them. I was just like, who's someone that gets like good views? And I was gonna do Meg Hughes again, but I thought, you know what, fuck it, go even bigger. So we've got that, but the way that the like photo frame is, the first two is cut off, so maybe I should cut it. So it's just 4. We've just got a bunch of fresh food, giving healthy vibes. I really want to start eating more like fresh whole foods. We've got another podcasty one because I found like what I thought was a better picture. I'm just kind of like putting these up here now. We've got a couple that to me kind of represent like good style, like a new wardrobe, feeling confident in my clothes. So we've got 4 that are kind of like very fashion-y based. And then I actually printed one of myself. I printed this one of me on the stairs that's actually really recent. Just because when I took this photo, I was like, I like my outfit, and like I felt really confident in the photo, and it's the first time in like 2 years where I've took an outfit, like purposely kind of like took an outfit photo and then was like, oh, and I actually love it, like I actually feel really good about myself. So just so that I look at it, you know, some mornings and go like, yeah, I'm the shit, bro. Like, I want a sexy picture of myself on my vision board. I got some more quotey ones. We've got, you are your home, take care of yourself, which, mood. And then I also got this, which is kind of like self-care-y. I'm very bad at like neglecting myself in that manner, like getting my hair cut and putting fucking moisturizer on and like doing my fake tan if I want a fake tan, and like dyeing my eyebrow, like just dumb stuff. Like, I'm not good at doing that for myself. Like, I'll happily go out the house with like completely, and like, you know, each their own, completely unshaved legs and like not give a flying fuck. But like when someone notices, I actually am a bit embarrassed. Like I don't, you know, I'm not confident in the hair. I'm not someone that wants to grow their hair, but then I do, and then I feel bad. Anyway, and I've got this because I thought this was just nice to have on there. It says, I am young and learning how to live. I thought that was cute because mood. Oh, I also got this. This one's kind of giving girl boss, but it makes me giggle, and it makes me kind of like think, oh yeah. It says, whenever you feel demotivated, please remember that you like nice things and no one else is going to buy it for you. Get to work. Because, to be honest, fat mood. Okay, and then I've got actually a photo of me and the girlies running. Again, I do think it's nice to put like some of your own life on a vision board. I've got like 2 fitnessy ones other than the running. One is Morgan Cook because I just think she is amazing, and I think she looks great, and she's so flexible and so strong, and just like, I think she's great. And I have this picture of a girl doing the splits because, again, would love to do that. I've got someone with like a little camcorder. Oh, did I not print the photo of all the cameras? I've got a picture of someone with a little camcorder. I really want to like get into my like photography and like videography a bit more. Like I want to like collect different little cameras and like use different cameras for the same kind of videos and stuff. I've got like a little work set up. I've got a reading set up. I've got another kind of like speaking opportunity one. I've got, again, the same following thing, but for my Instagram. This one's huge, but then again, I do love my Instagram and like would love the most followers on Instagram. And then I've got a picture of my podcast photoshopped onto the Leicester Square billboard because, I mean, goals. So let's pick which ones we definitely want on here and start to, oh, and I've got this, like I said, the feet out the window, like just like slow hippie girl vibes. Should I put the picture of myself and the two pictures of like me in the middle? Because they're kind of similar vibes as well. So that I remember to like, you know, love myself, even though I'm trying to improve. I feel like that's quite sweet. I feel like we should do that.
Living in my dreams, 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 living in my dreams. I had a dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say, blew everybody away. Wear whatever I want, dressed in a gown, everybody's like, why, where you going, nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly.
Aww, this is really cute.
She's not here to play, she'll get moody.
Wait, this is sick.
Don't mistake this girl for
Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh my god, I'm so happy with that. That is what I want my life to look like. Oh my god, I get it now. Like, I remember why I used to do this so often. Yay! Mid-year reset. This is it. This is finally the 2024, or like the year of my 23rd life vision board. We've got like good food, healthy living, but like dinner parties and fun with friends. We've got kind of like the cool girl aesthetic. I probably should have moved those so they were next to each other, and the two fitness ones at the end, but oh well. And then we've got the two fitnessy ones. Like, we've got me, which I really am happy like I'm on there a few times. It just makes it feel more real, like makes it feel like you could actually be looking at your life. We've got my photoshopped Instagram following, all of the quotes, the self-care-y bits, and then like these are more like this is like the work corner. We've got the podcast to speak in, the filming, like my TikTok, my YouTube, the podcast. And then I love that this has ended up like in the middle as well. I feel like I did really well there, bearing in mind I literally just like winged that whole thing. Oh my god, I haven't used this camera in so long. Is that how close I used to vlog? I love that. I'm so happy with that. And now I need to sit and put all of my clothes from yesterday on a Vinted. Let me show you what we're working with. I can't believe how zoomed in this camera is. So we did quite well yesterday. I feel like no matter what I do with this, it will never be less cluttered because it's just like hoodies and stuff, but we did get rid of quite a few. And then this is all my tops, but like every kind of top ever. Like, we have the 5 winter long sleeves I have, we have like my gym oversized t-shirts and like my vests. And then in here we finally got rid of all of the shirts I own. Oh, I opened that thinking it was really empty, but I've moved my trousers in here, which were with the tops. But I got rid of like all of my shirts I've kept for like years that I just don't wear, all but one actually. And I got rid of some skirts and some shorts, and then the coats has stayed the same bar one jacket. This is a little pile. So tonight's job even is to get those on Vinted and hopefully like get them off even tonight or like tomorrow. I did also buy some hair dye. I did get my hair cut, as you would have seen a little bit, but he didn't really slay the blow dry. I mean, there's definitely a bit of something. It's not entirely his fault. My hair just doesn't stay. But it definitely doesn't look like I've got a lot of hair. And that was the end of my mid-year reset. I did dye my hair and have a proper pamper night, but I was actually so exhausted when I did it. Like, it was so unbelievably needed that I couldn't even fathom filming it properly. I filmed a little bit for TikTok and Instagram, so if you do want to see it, head over there. I hope you enjoyed the bonus video, and I will see you on Monday with a brand new weekly vlog. Mwah. Bye guys.